From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. They'll run it again with Barkley. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. 1 yard and now no yards. Have him looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Hurts sets up to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 35. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown with career touchdown number 70. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Elliott good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. At their own 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start with a run by Tracy. Getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go on the game. I would run the ball again and again and again because you establish really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
8 more yards this time coming off back-to-back first down pickups. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
They'll try to throw now. Winston. Over the middle, complete. It's Johnson. Touchdown, Giants. Theo Johnson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Gano the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They're both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up in a certain
I can run on me, but I can't fucking run the ball, bro.
You talk about this Giant defense. They're a unit that struggled some against the run. They're down coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
Oh, my God. He just knocked the ball down. Damn, that was all Saquon.
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it.
Damn, this is
very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. He's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Jones has it. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. From the 44-yard line, here's second down at the yard.
Brings up second and a yard. That's a 44-yard line.
Smith catches left side. And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles' first down as he'll get this down to the 35-yard line. These two teams all tied after one.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a first and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where do you think they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Winston. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Hurts completing this one quickly. And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football back there. And they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley.
Oh, come on.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. Back to throw here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
Up the middle with Barkley. Down to the 22-yard line.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. They go play action with Hurts. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Now,
Oh! I should keep going over. I had him.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Oh.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
Yeah, hold on to it.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. Give him 32 on the play. They come up in a 2 tight end look here. Barkley will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown.
Philadelphia.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well on that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. A yard in the wrong direction. Makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Well, I think it's back to the drawing board, or should I say in today's game, the surface tablet after this drive. 3 plays, they go backwards. They look like they've gotten something going right there, but they'll have to punt the football away to end this one.
A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Throwing is Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
And an Eagle first down.
Hurts.
Oh, God.
He lost the football.
Oh, God. Pick it up.
This ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Hurts with a quick throw. Complete.
Oh!
He gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. And what's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready? Let me go.
Tracy going to get it on first down. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Ready? Let me go.
Right back to Tracy. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Ready? Let me go.
Third down, here's Tracy. And he has the first down.
Oh, my God.
Right at the 45.
It's a gain of 8. And the Giants first down.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And Winston lost the football. Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time
good
is that
defense.
you're talking about.
That's
So
a
you
good
need to
job, right?
understand
Damn good defense.
This is the pound you have. Make sure the ball is gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Second and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. And that's caught inside.
Oh, come on.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there for Philly. And even 40 yards. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. First and 10 at the 26-yard line. Barkley, inside handoff. He spins away. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. Play action. Here's Hurts.
Oh, come on.
Off the mark, too far out in front. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
On third down, Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Claude Barkley, his 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Elliott now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They'll go again with Tracy. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Now fake on the jet sweep. And they'll instead run up the middle. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. They're indeed going. It's Winston. He has Hyatt over the middle. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. Bobby Okereke making that tackle. From the 41, here's a 2nd down and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Giants' 41-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Darius Alexander able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot.
I didn't see what happened. She happened so fast.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. He'll look to throw.
What the fuck? How they get so fast, bro?
Come on. And this is taken into the end zone. A final recovery and Giants touchdown. So hold the phone here, Charles. I've kind of written them off, but after that touchdown, certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it in following that fumble return for a score. This going to be returned from the 2. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
This one goes out wide for Barkley. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense so far on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Look at the big man rumble. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and run forward Barkley. Well, he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
And they've just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
180, 180.
On 2nd and goal, Hurts. It's complete to Brown, right side. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
This will be caught once again by Brown. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game.
And the Eagles are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Ready.
On the give, it's Tracy.
And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. Desperation time. Winston on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. A 1st down carry from Barkley. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Family, bro.
And even 100 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
They'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. A handoff to Barkley. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up first and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Hey, 73.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
At the Giants' 6-yard
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Michael Mayer from 6 yards away. And the Eagles extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "Where was that all game?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping it to himself and saying, "Okay, it's something to build on." And positive comes out of a bad game, because those are going to happen from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready to go in the future. But that run right there, that's what they were looking for.
Winston. Open target here, Darius Slayton. Down to the 10. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, 50 yards. And the Giants get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Gano the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And the Eagles hands to him. Down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault him for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Oh. It's going to be incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Quad!
Inside the 5. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 38 yards. And the Eagles have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And